the first one that comes to mind for me would be Daily Objects.
Sick brand.
Yeah, it's a sick brand. And to think of it, they just sell accessories. But when I open their Instagram page, it doesn't look like an accessory page to me. It looks like something that's so future forward. The kind of styles they have, the kind of colors they work with. And I think the first one, actually, the pioneer of this would have been Apple, who brought about this aesthetic where it was a very clean, it was a very minimal, it was a very uh, premium looking aesthetic where you didn't have to put too much design into your creatives, but it was just the product and clean typography. So even when you go through their grid, all their visuals, they're based on such principles of layouts, right? Like, even if I open this creative over here right now, right, it's as simple as, when you look at this visual, it appeals to you because it feels simpler, it feels calming, it feels like it's calling out to you, rather than these old school designs where you had the product, you had like so much text on it, so much the price, everything, you had to communicate everything at once. What these brands have done is built that mystique around them, where you almost want to get the product to see what it's all about. And I think Daily Objects clearly has done a great job. Even when they do design led stuff, it's very minimal. It's very like touch and go, where it's not something that feels like it's hitting you, but at the same time, it feels like it's something that's appealing. So for a brand who wants to be minimal, who wants to be premium, I think Daily Objects has done a great job with the color pop, the way they've designed their products, and the use of white is so nice, just because of the fact that the products pop. Why do you need to use any kind of a busy background, right? It has to be something that hits the audience, and it's the product that needs to be highlighted. And like I said, I was going through the packaging as well. It is so minimalistic right now. And I think a very interesting point to note about packaging would be that back in the old days, brands had very few ways to communicate their information to people, right? So they would put everything, the price, the instructions, all of it. But now it's just the logo and maybe like a nice line and the product. It's as simple as that, because
That's
you said, right,
that's an
it's
awesome
yeah,
point.
it's
Yeah.
expanded in so many ways now. I don't need to read about the product on the packaging. I can go to their social media and read about it. So there are channels like that. So you go through social media, understand the product, you learn what the instructions are, and then you go to buy the product, and then you don't need much. And the way they've
What a
added,
point. Yeah.
negative space to their packaging, the way the logo has been placed, it's very thoughtful and it's very future forward in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And they're nothing about what's in the box outside, like
Yeah,
literally.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So there's that mystique as well. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And though, coming back to the next point, which is their store, like this is in
What
Saki.
kills? So I've been shaking my head. So if somebody can see me, or my facial expression while you were speaking about them, is that just from a simple standpoint of that, they don't even sell the hardware.
Yeah,
Their retail experience is so amazing for accessories. First, like I remember before they were around, they were literally like the only way you could buy these products were either at the retail store of an Apple or a Samsung or wherever you bought your phone from, right? And then the next would be at uh, essentially the roadside individual or a vendor selling you some of these accessories for cheap. They literally have positioned themselves where there's no one that can touch them across categories, build multiple categories along the way, right? Started off with just a few products. And now their retail experience is literally as good as Apple. Like it's
yeah.
insane how they just sell accessories, man.
Feels like I'm at an electronic store, like I'm at a mobile store trying to buy a mobile, but it's not. So I think, like I said, I think Virgil Abloh said this once, where he said that it's not the product, but it's what the environment that you build around it and the culture that you build around it that makes it sell.